Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for coming by the channel once again to see some more Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. Here with the homie Nako, bringing you in this video an analysis of the new transfer that just came out featuring Yon, another version of Tsubasa, another version of Matsuyama, and another version of Genzo. So let's see a little bit more variety, Clay Lab. Yeah, please. The anniversary's coming up, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna feature more Tsubasa, more Genzo, etc. And the last anniversary during June, there was just pretty much Japanese players is all that we got. Japanese characters. And now it's kind of nice that they're doing reworks that are making like older cards and stuff like that more usable. Lately they've released some good defenders that are non-Japanese that are pretty good, but we don't need like another copy of Tsubasa and then another copy, and then this Tsubasa in particular doesn't even offer a new skill from what I recall seeing. So before we get into all the reasons why you should not pull on this banner, let me show up a little something. Well, I guess that's the part I should have gone to. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a commentary and stuff like that. Yeah, my bad, forgot. It's cut me some slack, okay? It's 12:55 a.m. right now, October 22nd. So it's now officially Sunday in my area. That's why I'm not preparing like a music video like I wanted to kind of try and do in a few videos here and there. But I almost didn't even make the time to record, because I wanted to record earlier, but I was like, nah, I gotta do it right now. I have time at 12:55, so I gotta hurry up, because I'm gonna be picking up my brother from work at 2 a.m. so I gotta find ways to stay up. So I'm like, might as well record so you didn't get the chance to do it earlier, but anyway, what I wanted to get into is that recently my sister, she had the good fortune of being able to travel to Japan with a lot of her friends. It looks like she had a fantastic time, so I am jealous. And she brought me back some goodies though. Remember I asked her to see if we see any Pokemon cards or something like that. I just need one pack, that's it. I don't need like a crazy box and ETB or anything like that. And she brought me some starter decks or whatever, so that's cool. But also unexpectedly, she said also she wasn't even looking for this, but she saw it and she was like, oh, well, I thought of you, so I got it. I'm like, all right. So I'm going to show that off to you guys now, okay? So first, before you get a close-up of my face, let me just show this off right here. And then I will do a close-up. Look at that. Woo! All right, now let's do the close-up. Wait. Good. There we go. The twin shot, homie. What's up? Look, no, this way. There you go. Right. Look. There you go. That's probably the best shot I could get of their faces for Misaki and Tsubasa performing their legendary. Oh, who's that? Legendary twin shot. We have. Let me back up. So we got this right. That's cool how it tells you right there, right here. Adult collectible, homie, not a toy. So those are all the figures that they got right there. Let's see. And like I mentioned, she says she found it completely at random. By chance. She wasn't specifically looking for it, but she came across it. She's like, oh yeah, that's what my brother does a channel on, so let me get it for him. Like, yeah, sister, thank you for the gift. All right, so now let's get on to the analysis of these players and why you should not pull. Because like I said, it is now October 22nd, and we have the anniversary coming up. Should be starting somewhere around. Should have checked the calendar beforehand. Let me see if I could check it right here without interrupting anything. All right, nice. Okay, so December 1st falls on a Friday, And for me, when they do like the maintenance, right? They do maintenance Thursday nights from 10 p.m. to Friday morning when it's midnight, right? So it's showing me on a calendar November 30th will fall on that Thursday. So most likely after that maintenance, we will have the beginning of the global anniversary. So that gives us, if you've already done the dailies for today as of October 22nd, then we have the 20, there's the 6 days, 7, 8, 9 days to get to the 31st, plus 30 that are in November. So if you do 9 days, just doing the dailies, you get 4 total from the ads and the missions. So you get 4 total per day. So it's 9 and 30, 39. Well, let's do it this way. 4 times 30 is 120. Then 4 times 9, 36. So 156. 156 is what you can gather from here until there in terms of just the dailies. Then you have the weeklies if you do the online stuff. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Okay, that's the third week right there. 4, 5, 6. So now another 30 roughly right there. That's 182 or 186 rather. And then we got what else we got? Well, right now with the event missions and all this stuff, it hasn't been bad. They give you 4 in total for completing the events, right? And then from the shop you get another 20. That's another 24. So what did I say we were at? 156. Hopefully 156, and then another 24 makes it 160, 180. And then the event missions right there, that's 205. What else do they got? Well, that's just for right now till the end of this one, which will be 11 days. So okay, there's a 6. Okay, it'll be ending. Okay, the maintenance in November 2nd will this end. So you have 2 weeks to complete these missions, and then from there, the way that they've been doing this so far has been actually pretty cool, because it's like almost every 2 weeks. The events are the same pretty much right now, but at least they're giving a lot of DB, even if you're kind of like bored by the lack of variety of the events. I think most of us would agree, as long as they give us a decent amount of DBs, that we won't complain, right? And right now, so far, they've been giving us a lot. That's why, even though I forgot what was the last thing that I pulled on. Oh yeah, the one for the Misaki, which I got, which then I lamented a little bit, because I'm like, oh, if I take off the Super Dream Festival Misaki, then I lose out on the TS for 28%, because I only have 3 cards in Tsubasa, Genzo, and Misaki. So I do want to play that Misaki though, the new one from the transfer that we just had recently. But anyway, so there's a lot of DBs that they're giving. So if they're gonna be giving roughly 70 per event or something like that, and they do it like every 2 weeks, so in November there will be another 140. So you have an opportunity to gather some dream balls. Don't be just spending them all just because. And of course, from here until then, they're gonna be trying to, it's a trap. So you gotta be mindful of that. You gotta be careful. What do I mean by that? This one is not much of a trap, but I still seen on Facebook some people have pulled on it for whatever reason. Then I see that big old 0 on their dream balls left. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, dude? Like the anniversary, like around the corner, practically, So they're gonna do everything that they can to tempt you into pulling, as evidenced right here by this Genzo Wakabayashi that's here for the mini dream collection, which is very odd that they're doing this. In terms of, they did it last for this previous Dream Festival, right? Where they had the Dream Festival and then a mini Dream Festival afterwards. Usually the mini fest was before that. So, and it was almost always the same thing, kind of trying to trap you, to spend your dream balls before the actual Dream Fest came along. But this time they're doing it in this way because, well, Gento, this one in particular, is still a very, very, well, pretty much the meta goalkeeper aside from Morisaki. And that's a little surprising because, and that's the thing too, that you got to think about it. It's a trip, because now I wonder, are they gonna bring out some like really cool goalkeeper for this next anniversary coming up? And if they do, I hope so. Maybe I wonder if they're changing their format where, let's say, previously there was like a good mixture of like a variety of players that would come out during the anniversary. Sometimes people would say, too many banners, not enough dream balls. And now this previous one for the Japanese one in June was, hey, too many, not too many. We never say too many dream balls. Trust, never too many dream balls. But a lot of dream balls, thank you. We did say that, thank you, but not enough banners, which was weird to say. And I wonder, we'll see, I guess, this anniversary, if they're going to choose to do maybe, all right, in June we'll release Japanese player cards, and in the global we'll release the non-Japanese player cards. You know what I mean? So let's hope that we finally get a little bit of love towards like Espadas, Salinas, Mueller. You know, give us a variety of goalkeepers, please. Especially now with the fact that you increased the momentum on a lot of these skills, making it possible to try and give us even more of a variety. And we were thankful to you, K-Lab, as well, in a way, with the new bond system and stuff like that, making it so that we could actually try and get closer to our dream team, right? But I guess we'll see during your tournament how much of a variety you have allowed the players. And the thing is that, you know, it would be nice to be able to have other player cards to choose from, and, you know, not have to go through another power creep during this anniversary. And then, well, come on, you have an opportunity, I feel, to release at this recent power creep that you did, K-Lab. Release more. Keep it that way for a little bit and just give us a variety of cards. We'll still pull. We're still gonna pull. We're not gonna be like, oh my god, no, why am I not gonna pull because there's no power creep? Oh my god. Or if you try and force us to pull just because of the power creep, okay, but even if you don't do the power creep, we're still gonna pull. We're still gonna, you know, support that game, but give us a little bit of variety before you power creep, so you can try and maybe, I don't know, maybe extend the duration of the lifetime of the game. I'm not saying that it's dying. We just hear that every single anniversary, right? But I mean, come on, man, give us some variety. You're like so close, I feel, to making this truly dream team stuff, okay? But this one, okay, so mini dream collection. There I go, blabbing on forever. So in this one we got the return of Michael, and I still say, like, why? We just had him in the other dream collection, right? And we got this. And so, like, let's say for example you got the catch killer right there, or if you face Morisaki, he's not gonna get that. If you face Genzo, he's still depending on, I guess, on the player, either they'll have his strongest punch to negate this right here, to stop it, and then with the new skill, which we'll see, it's an even higher momentum for a punch. So let me get out of the way so you can see. It's an even higher momentum for the punch. So you know, there's more ways for Genzo to stop this Michael if you choose to use this Michael to be an offensive shooter for you for whatever reason, considering that there's no dribble extension, no 1-2 extension. I think I've already said it more than once. So why are you guys still pulling for this guy, man? Even if you came out with Dream Collection with Robson, you should not have pulled. Something you did. Why you do this? So now look at these numbers, okay? Because we're gonna go over the other guy, and you'll see why you shouldn't be thinking that the other Genzo is gonna replace this one. And it makes it difficult to pull here as well, because I mean, I guess if you're playing heavily online, or you're trying to play heavily online, or because the only thing you're missing is a goalkeeper, then okay. That will also depend on how many dream balls do you have. Are you willing to risk what's it called, 200 dream balls here for the opportunity for Genzo? In some cases it'll be worth it, but like I said, it's going to depend on where you're at. Like, if that's the only piece that you're missing, if that's your missing piece, that's the last thing that you need so that you can play online consistently, and you have plenty of dream balls, then okay, I could see this one being a good chance for you to pull at 200. But I mean, if you're kind of newish and you're kind of like, okay, well, I'm starting to build my team and I would like to have a goalkeeper, then you probably should just wait until the anniversary. Okay, it's not that far away, so just hold up. If you're not even there yet to be playing online, then don't worry about it yet. Don't worry about it yet. Okay, there'll be opportunities for you to get yourself a goalkeeper, hopefully. All right, now let's see. Okay, let's go to this guy. This transfer. Okay, so it's a 3-step as they've been doing so at 120. 120 to try and get one of these player cards, which is I guess is a bargain. But the only one that seems worth it here is probably Matsuyama, but even then Matsuyama's kind of a trip. And here's why. Like this shot stat right here is like for what? Again, defender and defensive midfielder, right? So, and he doesn't have like a dribble extension. He doesn't have a 1-2 extension. He hardly has anything here. The only good thing that comes out of him is this, pretty much. If you lose the matchup, but he's pretty well rounded in terms of dribble and pass, tackle and intercept, speed and technique. The more important stat should be the defensive and physical side right here, right? Especially considering he gets this. This one makes him pretty good. This one makes him pretty good, and I think maybe his best fit will probably be then what at. He has to be somewhere in the middle-ish area, because remember the vital area consists of the spot between the big area and the midfield. So that's where you're gonna, when you get elevated to really high numbers at 40% increase. So I think he's probably better suited as a defensive midfielder than he is as a defender. Because otherwise he's just pretty average for what today's numbers are. He's pretty average or decent, I would say. But this is kind of what makes him like, wow, makes him really difficult to get past. And if you use him as somebody to move the ball forward, we'll just keep the stamina right here in mind. All right, his offensive skills don't take up too much stamina, so I guess he'll be okay. But I mean, you know, I personally like to kind of have my defenders and my defensive midfielders primarily focus on defending. But you know, sometimes you need somebody from the back end to be able to get the ball up. So it would be nicer if he had a skill block a skill block as opposed to skill block cancel, considering that there are not too many cards out there right now that have skill block. So this is not something particularly completely useful right now at this time. But you know, he'll be a part of the SSR tickets later, so I don't think you need to pull. Okay. Now again, I said look at these numbers. Let's see. Okay, so here we got 15 and 13. 15 is almost 16. I think the 13 was still relatively low. So 15 and 13, right? 15 and then it's catch 13, so almost 16. Okay, so 5K difference in punch, and then the other one was 13. That's about 8K difference in almost 9K difference in catch. Now we got speed, power, and technique. 15, 16, and 15. Almost all of them rounded up except for the power. So almost 16, 16, 16. Okay, almost 16, 16, 16. But it was 15, 16, 15 right here. Okay, he's pretty cool right here. 15, almost 15K. DC against us almost 16. The other guy was 16, and then 15, okay, almost 15K. Not bad, but you need. I think what would be the highest percentage that we would need? Primarily going to be a puncher. So we got him at his max of 30%. 30% is roughly close to 5K. I think it'll be close to 5K. So you get up to like what, 20K in punch? 20K or so in punch. This guy was at 21. So no, this guy's still gonna be better. Oh yeah, but then the physicality goes up too, right? There's all stats plus 30%. Ah, okay. Alright, that 30% would elevate these numbers. And these numbers would be much higher than DC Genzo. However, still, dude. Still. 8 players, JY, really? That's pretty much too difficult. This is too specific. Nah. I wouldn't be pulling for this Genzo to be your goalkeeper to save you. I don't think you're going to be able to put together a team that has 8 usable JY players for him, because I think for that one, the JY players have to be on the field, right? Let's see. Yeah, Team League. For Team League, they have to be on the field, so good luck with that. And this Tsubasa, like, tripping me out too, man. I think pretty much the main thing for him is that this is the 7% one, right? Because I don't think the other two had that 7% at all. This is kind of cute. There was a day where this was that was all the rage, and this is nice. However, I still don't like this. The stats are this low kind of on purpose because of this. Yeah, you look at it, you're like, wow, max 100% Nako, are you serious? That's a lot, blah blah blah. But still, that's just towards the end of the game, towards the end of the match. So by the time he increases this to 100%, his pass will be at about 18k. There's already cards that already come standard at 18k or 17 or whatever. So he might be like, oh, he might be pretty cool and everything, but you're always gonna have to wait till the very end of the match to get the most out of him. And you know, that's I don't know, that's a lot to ask for, but at least throughout the very beginning of the match, he's gonna be kind of like a liability. But then so are so many other cones. So, you know, I don't think that this Tsubasa is worth investing in. He doesn't even have, well, I guess this is a unique intercept skill, now that I think about it, because I remember that was from the paid Basa that I paid for a long time ago, but I don't want to talk about it. That was a waste of money. So, you know, that was a waste. So I don't think you should waste your dream balls here. Just, you know, just don't do it. Don't do it. And here I already told you whether you should do it or not. And looky here, we still got that one right there. Of course I didn't pull. And then that's it. That's all we got. So thank you guys very much for coming by. I hope you found this information useful, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. And as always, please, let's try and practice kindness. Let's practice kindness. Let's practice kindness. Be respectful. Let's be responsible. And let's be safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. With much love and peace. Till the next one.